Hello, happy Wednesday, everyone. This is Sade, your host, one of your hosts from Meet the Shoe, and Cashmere Lux. I am at work. I'm sorry, guys. I am
That's
just
right.
off kilter. But right now, we got a lot of serious things to talk
It's
about.
Nina.
So we got a lot. It's so much going on, but um, the election has flamed up a lot of people's unkindliness.
Right.
People are being racist, really,
Hmm.
and just mean. Just I don't
Right.
understand. Although people been mean, but it's really in an uproar in the last week or two now.
Yes, a consistent of rudeness and disrespect, and Sade may be a little choked up because she's out in the field a little bit more because it's Christmas time and she's
Right.
promoting all of our products, and so by her being outside and promoting Cashmere Lux,
And you too.
she's
Yes,
coming to
everyone.
an Right. She's coming in encounter with a lot of people being out in the stores.
Yeah.
So she's able to see a lot of change in aura, attitude, unkindliness. And you would think during the holidays that they would be a little more kind. So just the seller of products that, she's out discussing self-care, hair care, fitness wear, all
Yeah.
of that, and just encountering people and having an interaction. It makes you a little nervous, especially when it comes to dealing with the police.
But you know what? Let me tell you something, Danina. When I was out of town in South Dakota last week. I'm
Okay.
only speaking to people, and I see some people that just look straight at you like you ain't said nothing, like you got three heads on your shoulder, and
Right.
just walk right past you and don't say hi, nothing back. I'm like, oh my God, maybe
Right.
all color should be talking,
Right.
girl.
I mean, we try not to gravitate that, but you immediately think that because of our current situation and the current state of the world, right?
Right.
So speaking thereof is Las Vegas father,
Oh, yeah.
which was in the home with his 15-year-old daughter.
Mm-hmm.
His name was Brandon Durham,
Yes.
and he had contacted the police. Um, he called the police to it had been reported, excuse me, multiple people outside of his home shooting, and stated his home was being broken into at the front and back door, right?
Wow.
Durham informed the dispatcher he was locking himself inside the bathroom with his 15-year-old daughter
Okay.
until they arrived, right? Upon their arriving, they discovered damaged vehicles outside the home. When they got inside, they heard screaming and found Durham and the suspect struggling over a knife. Now, this was his ex-girlfriend, right?
Right.
Another officer responded and by opening fire and struck Durham, killing him on the scene. It was later discovered that he was actually the victim and had called for the police. His ex-girlfriend was the person who had broken into the home
Mm-hmm.
and had the knife.
Wow.
So Durham's ex, I can't pronounce her name, but Alendra, I think,
Alejandro.
was not hit by gunfire
Mhm.
and was arrested and charged with home invasion with a deadly weapon, assault with a deadly weapon, and child abuse and domestic abuse, right? An investigation involving a 26-year-old officer who killed Durham is underway. So they don't know if they're gonna charge him or not, right? They don't know, but they're planning on it, right?
Right.
And so they're in discussions of making sure that he, they're slowly combing through the investigation, right? It's
Yeah.
sad that we would contact the police and we're looking for safety, right? We're looking for help. And here you go with you kill me.
Yeah.
And you assume because it's a woman involved that I'm the one that's harming the woman. And
But
these women have been off the chain lately too, and it's just
right,
the sad part about it. What hurts me about the police is the first thing that they do is shoot to kill. They
right,
never shoot to harm. But if
no,
a person is of another culture,
they're gonna treat them with
they
child
they
gloves.
they, they shoot to protect that person.
Mhm.
Anytime that it involves anybody black, excuse me, y'all. Anytime that it involves anyone black, it's always let's kill first, right?
Yeah.
Eliminate, right?
Mhm.
Instead of save. So it still has to be a lot of police training so the mind of the police officer can be to save the lives. Now,
The
going
thing,
into,
but the
huh?
thing is, did they listen to what the dispatcher said? It was a man that called in and said it was a home invasion on him. They didn't pay attention to that. I mean,
No, not at all. They
so sad.
didn't pay attention. They couldn't have, because I mean, it states clearly what it was, right? He stated clearly what it was when he called the police. He said that somebody was breaking into his house. Him and the girlfriend fighting over a knife.
Mm, 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 mm.
So that's the sad part about it as well. That the what's really wrong is what the girlfriend don't realize. She came over there to
Oh,
cause a problem with her man, but she's
wow.
about to go to jail for the rest of her life for murder, and she didn't murder nobody.
Right. Or yes, some form of
No, she's going to jail. They're gonna charge her
you
for
think
the murder. That's how
mm,
it always happens. You can it's in law. It's plenty of cases where that's like, okay, I'm gonna give you another example. If you if me and you commit a crime
right.
in the midst of a robbery,
Oh
in
yeah.
the midst of a stealing, in the midst of a assault, somebody dies, me and you are going to jail
Oh,
for the murder, not
yes.
the police officer.
Yeah, but the police officer don't have nothing to do with it. I don't think they're gonna charge her with murder, but she will get charged with deadly weapon.
No, she just did. They just said they charged her with
Out with a
assault,
deadly weapon.
but they charged her with three different crimes, right?
Right?
Three different charges. And being as though they charged her with three different charges, they're gonna put the murder on her. They always do.
I
I
don't know.
know people right now that are currently locked up for situations like that.
Yeah, but I
You
don't think
can
it involved the police as well. The police has to. I don't know. That'd be double jeopardy.
Okay, so here's the thing. In the midst of a criminal act, right?
Hmm.
Anytime that something happens in the midst of a crime,
Yeah,
and
but that's the person that the people that are committing the crime. So if she would have stabbed him and he would have died from that stabbing, yes, she would have been charged from with murder. But I don't see them charging with her murder at all. Mm-mm.
okay, well,
Assault, maybe
um,
first degree assault, second degree assault, which might
what did I
will.
just read? I just read that they charged her struggling ex-girlfriend of person was not hit. Okay, so she was arrested and charged with home invasion with a deadly weapon, assault
Which
with a deadly weapon,
which
child
counts
abuse, and domestic violence. So
all
you're right.
crimes 10 years.
10 years each.
Yeah, especially the home invasion and the assault, 8 to 10.
Okay.
You know
So
but you know what? They're already gonna give her say plead guilty to this. Other charges dropped, so we don't know which ones what might happen to her. But she's gonna probably get most likely do a little bit of time, probably not a lot. But you know what? What's gonna eat her up is that the fact that she caused this murder. That's what's gonna eat her up.
the fact that that's her ex and she got to live in jail, and while she's sitting in jail, she got to sit and think about my man is gone, but due to me.
Yeah, yeah. She had to sit in.
That's the
Oh,
sad part about it. My
yeah.
man, my man ain't living no more because of me.
Yep. And another sad part about it is the 15-year-old daughter witnessed all this.
Oh yeah. Yeah, she did a press release, the daughter did,
Yes, she
on
did.
the police killing her dad, and about the ex-girlfriend as well.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I just hate that she had to witness her father being gone.
Yes. Oof.
He was in the house trying to protect her. That's really
Ooh,
wrong.
that
Really
is.
sad.
Yes, it is. Most definitely.
Mm.
But
Okay, and so
let's
um
get Ohio, girl. What? There's another thing they showing rearing their heads with this racist. The outspoken how I am racist. I don't like black people at all. You
right.
know what I'm
Well, they
saying?
were chanting, they were a part of a neo-Nazi group
Mm-hmm.
that were walking down the streets of Ohio in like a
Cleveland.
common area where there was a common area where it's a lot of restaurants, shops and restaurants at.
Mm-hmm.
And they were chanting nigger. We hate niggers. We hate niggers. So the small groups of like activists and Jewish groups
Right.
have got together to condemn them for running around calling people niggers, right? We hate
Right.
niggers, chanting it with a bullhorn.
That's sad.
So what
And
the part
wearing
that's
all
really
black.
just
They were wearing
huh?
all black with some kind of red symbols on them. They were wearing
Yep, the neo-Nazi flags. Yeah, they were running around Columbus, Ohio, down in a like city area where they would see black
black people.
people
Yeah.
and
In
they
the
were
urban areas.
stating niggers, we hate niggers, niggers, we hate niggers. They kept saying it over and over again with the neo-Nazi flag and swastikas and the bullhorn, right? So the Jewish groups that are against that are in outrage down there
Mhm.
because they don't want a race war. I mean, nobody would, right? Because you
Right.
don't know which way it's going to sway. You might assume it's going to go one way, but it might go another way, right?
Another way, yes. Mm.
So they're in the process of eliminating those groups, putting them in, jail for a hate crime, right?
It should be a hate crime.
Because it's a cause of a riot, right?
Exactly.
And you could get a lot of time for terrorist threats, um, a hate crime. I know somebody that was locked up when I was locked up with terroristic threats. They were serving a 5-year sentence. To
Really? In
me,
a
that's a waste of time. You just
but
because you couldn't keep a lid on your mouth. No, I'm saying
you said
that's
keep
a
a
waste of
lid.
your time and your life that you
Lena.
would put
Yeah.
yourself in jeopardy to
Shut that trap.
yeah. Said shut
No,
that trap. Exactly.
no,
Like
no. I like the lid on the mouth. The lid. That's the
yeah, put that lid on it, right, for sure. Cause I
touch it up.
mean, and then all that hate don't do nothing but keep you broke anyway.
Oh yeah.
And you in jail, you
You know what?
definitely going broke.
Because number one, if anyone knows anybody that was under that mask and their face was revealed in some form, or fashion, they gonna go tell
Uh-huh.
it on you all. It was marching with them, and they'll lose their jobs. You losing everything, honey. Don't have a
Yeah.
good job. And somebody said, "Oh, this is who I seen waving them flags and talking about they hate niggas." You gonna lose your job. Believe that. So how you gonna live? Just what you gonna do next?
I know, right? Where are they going after that? You're gonna be known for you was walking down the street calling people niggers, especially if you're a business owner. Nobody's coming. You're gonna go poor. You're gonna go broke because ain't
Yeah,
no black people, and the ones that like black people is not coming to support your business. I've
no, they're
seen
not.
it so many times where somebody will do something racist and then
Yeah,
turn around and have to backpedal. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have. No, I
go back.
believe that they do that. These people do that to cause the attention to their businesses now.
But
Like it's like you see all these racist people come from out of everywhere trying
mhm,
to make themselves the Karens or the Kens of the world to cause up and stir up chaos, right?
make themselves
And
relevant.
Then they backpedal though. Ain't nothing worse than saying sorry, honey. I don't want to say sorry if I don't have to.
Ain't nothing worse
I
than
gotta be
that.
the one.
But you know
I
what?
gotta be the sucker. I
You
gotta be the sucker to say
gotta buy
sorry, and
that.
I know that I knew what I was wrong when I
You know
did
what
it. So what
you
am I
wrong
saying
with.
sorry for now?
Right.
That's a punk move to me. Mm. And what about this doctor, right? So
Mhm.
there's a situation where there was a doctor. I'm trying to find the article where
What he do,
the
girl?
doctor was suspended. His license got suspended, right?
Girl, no, yes. Oh my God. Why?
His
Why
license
you
got suspended because this nasty MF walking around they had a whole video. And then here's the funny part.
in
One
his
of the
body?
employees was just sitting there like nothing was going wrong. The man was butt ass naked.
Yeah.
And
In
then
his
he jacked off
workplace
on
too.
one of them and nutted
Yeah.
on one of the ladies.
Look, he been doing that. They just got fed up.
Okay, but why isn't he in jail?
Hey, that's because number one, that's his business, I guess, and the people. I don't know. Or he probably go. I don't know if he'll go to jail because you can't say indecent exposure because it's not outside. Outside, he is
It's in
in
a private area amongst other people and they didn't agree.
right.
It was a crime committed because somebody called the police. Yeah,
Why? But
definitely.
who in a right mind runs around? That's like me parading in my business, butt asshole naked,
Yeah.
and, and doing clients hair and
Yep.
funding myself, doing all kind of. You supposed to be at a porn store, a video store, whatever, doing your own thing, and the combines in your own home. Why bring your private life to work? Whatever you
I
do,
mean, he brought his private life to work because obviously he's not getting no ass at home. And if he is, his girlfriend should have quit him right then and there.
because he oversexed. Looks like to me.
He's definitely oversexed because he was walking around the studio, like the his office, and he busting nuts on the employees.
Guys, this is a doctor's office.
Yeah.
A
And
doctor's.
then just imagine that being your doctor. I don't know what kind of
Ooh,
doctor he was though, right? But he was a doctor, right? Imagine that being your gynecologist.
right,
And he done looked all up inside of you, what he was saying and doing. He could have been taking pictures of your cat or anything.
right, right. But you know what? Girl, you sleeping,
Even
do
even a doctor that digs in your ears, your tongue, your back, any of that private, he's up personal with you, your doctor, right?
up
Your
and close.
doctor is personally on you. So with the doctor personally being on you, imagine he's nasty,
Mm, mm, mm.
jacking off on people. Like I would have quit right then and there.
Yeah,
Wouldn't have
I
been
would quit. Yeah.
nothing at
Oh,
all.
but you know what? That opens up room for a lawsuit too. Other women that were in there. It was what, two women in there in the office
Yeah,
with him.
no, it was three. He had three employees that was there, and one of
Mhm.
them he busted a nut on. Yeah,
Oh, now that's grounds to get chopped off.
I'm trying not to laugh, but
I would have did look.
girl, I'd
I
have
would have
punched
did.
him. I'd have been in jail.
I would have did a Lorena Bobby.
Yeah, he would have been done. That was just nasty. Like, and what made him think that they wanted to see that? Then there the one lady that was sitting there, she's just sitting there like it was natural and normal. That's
Mhm.
how, like you said, that wasn't nothing new.
Right. No. Mm-mm.
Cause she was just chilling, just sitting there. They blurted her face out, but it's like, damn, I'd have been appalled. Like, oh my God, that's how you know it wasn't new.
It wasn't. It was. It's
Like
been
you
going.
said, they were sick of it.
Yeah. They got sick of it.
And
Girl.
in college news, there was a young black girl and a white girl were in college together, right?
Mhm.
And they didn't get along, right?
Mhm. Mhm.
And her white roommate, she started getting sick because her white roommate started peeing and pooping on her toothbrush.
Oh my God.
Hmm.
Oh,
Deliberately peeing and pooping on her toothbrush. and spitting.
Oh my
Yep,
God. Oh,
spitting.
that's
And
now
then
that.
she had made a post saying it's saying what she did. And when the black girl moved out, she was like, "Yeah, I finally can say goodbye to the Jamaican. I was pissing and pooping on her toothbrush." She made a post and made that she went to jail. It was
Yeah,
at University of Hartfield.
yeah. You go to jail
A
and
crime of peace and mischief, breach of peace and criminal mischief. That's what they charged her with. She went to jail for it.
good. Good for her. Go to jail and get kicked out of the universities. You won't be able to go to
Yeah, she did. University of Hartfield sent the letter stating that they didn't agree, they didn't know anything about it, and they apologized to the young black girl that this happened to.
right.
They want her to return to the school. She's like, mm-mm.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
No, right.
So
Mm,
these colleges seek out other cultures to come and attend their universities, right? And more as the generation gets older, like our kids and our kids, and our grandkids, right? Um, I don't know how long college is going to be around
yeah, I
because
don't
they're starting to see that the college. What are you doing? You just going into debt.
going
I
into
like the
that.
experience of the college. I like the that what the kids can learn on like togetherness, but
Yeah.
a lot of it is a lot of it is a joke because if we sit and think about us right now, we
Hmm.
are like thousands of dollars into debt with student loans, right?
Right.
And there's really not really that much that you can learn off of college versus YouTube University.
Right. Okay.
Now that there's the YouTube University and the TikTok and the Facebook groups and all of
But
this,
you know what?
all this stuff at your hand, you really don't even need if it's not like doctor, lawyer,
Right.
stuff like that. The rest of everything else is done really online.
Yeah.
Everything is done online, and in the on hand things that you have to come in and do clinicals and things like that, try
Right.
it on people, you learn that in 30 days.
Yeah.
It's
It's
not like
like,
in
you know,
3 year process.
yep. Some of that stuff you don't take into the workforce.
Right. Yeah. But
Some
you in debt though.
Yeah, you're in big debt. But some of those classes is probably irrelevant. But I guess to a certain point, it's kind of give you wisdom in some areas. As far as
I mean, it's a good of what is it? Like with the what is it called? They got the hazing and stuff is all that, the fraternities, right?
right. Mm-hmm.
And then the sports, right? The sports is good.
Oh
Everything is
yeah.
about money though. It's really not about talent anymore. It's all about money. Who's gonna keep you watching?
Mm-hmm.
Who's gonna keep you paying attention to our brand, our university? That, like the university said, I'm pretty sure this black girl went to the teachers and complained that, hey, I'm having a problem with this girl in my room. I need to be moved. You know what I'm saying? I
Right.
know that she went and complained.
Yeah, I'm
They
quite sure
waited
she
too
did.
late, like they always do.
Mm-hmm. I'm quite
And
sure she did.
they waited until she got sick. So now she's suing the university
Oh, she
and
should.
suing
Yes, she should.
and suing the girl, which I'm sure she's gonna win, right?
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, they and they didn't do anything but send an apology like they always do.
That's all they can do right now because
I'm
it's a
sorry,
lawsuit.
I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Oh well, they missed out.
And
Huh.
lastly, so Malcolm X's daughter is has sued the CIA, the FBI, and the New York Police Department and
Okay.
others for $100 million for Malcolm X's assassination in 1965.
Mm.
So she has documents. She has Ben Crump as her attorney.
Oh well, she won.
Right. Okay. She has Ben
Oh,
Crump as her attorney, and she states that she filed a lawsuit in Manhattan court. and the estate filed in the court as well,
Mm-hmm.
and to bring the awareness of the that they didn't do anything
Mm-hmm.
to arrest anyone and that they were involved, right? And they name officers that was involved, and they name people that they feel that was involved in the assassination of Malcolm X.
All right. All right.
And Ben Crump says he hoped that federal and city officials would read it and learn all of this disturbing deeds that were done by the processors, and to try to wait and try to right these historic wrongs. That's what the lawsuit is for, right? If they want to change it.
Mm. Oh, well, she will win and she will get some money because I think a lot of the activists like Martin Luther King, all them families have sued at some point of another
Yeah,
for death and stuff. So she will get some reparation, something out of it, out this lawsuit.
I would hope so. I'm glad that she's still alive to try to,
Right.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Somebody needs to be in jail for it, or should have been in jail, and
Mm-hmm.
somebody should be paying for it.
Well, oh yeah, but to end the note, it's one thing we need to do, and we need to make sure as business owners that we get this beneficial ownership information report done. The BOIR, which is
Yep,
a filing for for your business to show transparency that
yep,
you're a true business. And I
yep,
think the reason being they started this because of all the funding frauding back when COVID
yep.
arrived.
And if you don't do it, you get charged a $10,000 fine.
You get a 10,000, and it's fine. It's more every day. It builds up, and then you could do jail time as well.
Well, it don't start until January 1st of
January 1st,
2024, right? Because if you started
2000,
your bit
no,
25, excuse me.
2025. Mm-hmm.
But if you started your business in 2024, all it really is the filing that you do every year to recertify your business. That's
Yes.
all it is, right?
Yes.
It don't take nothing but 5 seconds, 10 at the most. If you just don't pay attention, it
Right.
takes 5 minutes. Let's say
Yeah.
5 minutes, right?
It's a very
So
easy
anybody that's operating in any kind of LLC, S corp, whatever, you got to
application.
recertify yourself. Yeah.
Please do it. Yep.
Yeah,
So
I have a business. One of the businesses that I have, outside of what we have, there's the business that I haven't redone. I don't think since maybe 2 years, 3 years, because it wasn't making money.
right.
But it was making money though. But it
Right.
wasn't making money. So it wasn't making money to where I would say that I wanted to report it. So
Right.
they explained to me, the government explained to me, IRS explained to me that I have to pay them back a nice amount. It's not that much, but a
Right.
nice amount. And then I need to recertify before
You-
December 31st. So they're giving
okay.
me an opportunity to
Good.
change all that before
Oh,
um,
good.
the first of the year. Another thing that we want to say is that don't try to run from them, because they'll get you.
They will at the
They're
end of the
gonna
day.
start going into your bank accounts.
Yep.
They're gonna go in there and get their money. Now you owe them. You gonna pay them. They're gonna
So
find a way for you to pay them.
so what I'm thinking, the people that don't get this done, and you filed and got some type of money or funding for your business, they're gonna come back
Yeah,
and double
snatch
back on
that money out your account.
that, or give you jail time because you did some fraudulent shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep. So get it together, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay. Well, thank you for tuning in. Y'all make sure you catch up with our sponsors, Cashmere Lux, who will be at High V today between 4 and 6.
Yes.
Um,
Drive, West Circle Drive area in Rochester. Yeah.
okay. Okay. And then Bossed Up Beauty and Lena Beans Organic Plus. Check out our websites and check us out on Friday, 6 p.m. Thank
Yes.
you.
Guys.